Hi everyone, it's Dutch Reefer here and welcome to just another regular Reef update, which has been quite a while, so I thought it might be time to do another one. This time featuring the Nano Reef, so last few times I mainly focused on the big tank. Today I thought let's do another update on the Nano, since quite a lot has changed over the last, I'd say about 1 or 2 months. So we're going to run through some of the updates, the changes, some considerations, and some, just some regular progress stuff. So as you can see, the lighting is quite different from the last time, since now there is a Maxspect jump LED light above the tank. So it's different from the Red Sea light in that it has 6 patches of LED lights instead of just the one bulb that the Red Sea has, which causes the light to be dispersed a lot more evenly over the tank instead of having just one focal point where all the light comes from. So I think that's a significant upgrade from the Reef LED that I had before. Which I'm very happy with this light. So I've just been using it for a couple of days. So a review will be coming in a week or so. But until then, you can enjoy the colors of this video. At least I hope you will enjoy them, since it's for me it's a big change, it looks a lot better. As you can see, the corals are enjoying it as well. So for example, this Trachyphilia right here is having a feeding response at the moment, which also might be due to the fact that there is a little bit of mastic in the tank at the moment. It's one of these foods that I feed a lot in my large tank as well. So it's the first time that I'm adding a bit in the Nano Reef, and of course the clownfish, they already know this from the previous tank, so they are enjoying it. And also the Salarias, which I can show you right now, is also liking it a bit. So the Salarias is a new fish in the tank. You can see it right here in the middle. I hope I don't scare it away too much. So there's various sorts. So there's the Salarias fasciatus, which is the regular bit of gray one, and then there's I think it's either Racemosa or Ramosa. I think Ramosa is the right word. They are a bit more dark in color. Their fins are a bit more yellow. And it just overall looks a little bit more fancy than this just the regular grayish one. Although they are quite hard to catch on video, since let's not do that. Since they are masters of disguise, they can change their colors a bit when they like, so they can hide away from, of course, creatures that would want to harm them in the wild. Or these horrible clownfish that attack your hand whenever you put your hand in the tank. So these, I know I really like the fish, but they are very protective of their home, which might have a reason, because as some of you know who are following my Instagram account, I have taken out the reef entirely for about a week. So I took out, as you can see, this reef structure is actually kind of triangle shaped. And it's one piece of ceramic, so I can easily just pull it out of here if I want to or need to, which is what I did about a week ago, because there was a lot of algae in the tank, and it's very, having one lawnmower blending in the tank will not remove all of the algae. So I took out the entire reef structure and put it in the big tank, the Fowler tank, to have the fish, so the tanks, just eat away all the algae, which worked out pretty well. So actually they cleared out most of it before I returned the reef to the tank. But even now, after just a week, you can also already see algae appearing again. So for example, if you look at this right here, this patch was very clean before, and now already within a week there's already some green algae attached to the rocks again. Another example is this rock with some Ricordea on it. It's already, the algae has started growing again. So I don't think you can really prevent it. I won't probably take out the whole reef again, since it was quite an operation, and of course the clownfish didn't like it very much since most of their corals were gone. So I think it's a one-time thing, and I hope the Salarias will do some upkeep, and I'll take some of it away by hand, of course, if I need to. So other than that, I moved over some of the some corals from my old tank into this in this nano. So for example, this toadstool right here was the remainder of what I had left in the big tank. As you can see a bit in the middle here, it was being eaten away by the by one of my emperor or example not emperor fish, one of my angelfish. The Pigoplites dicanthus, and it was eating at this shroom, so I decided to remove it and have it heal back to normal in this nano reef, which up until now has been working out pretty well. The tentacles, so the polyps, are extending very well, and now it just needs to heal over time to get back to its former glory. Some of the other corals, which have been in here for a little bit longer, have been doing great as well. So this huge Ricordea, of course, which is orange, yellow, gold, whatever you want to call it, has been doing awesome over here. This green Cinularia has also been doing very well. Let's see if we can get rid of some reflections. Yeah, that's better. So it has been growing a lot over time, as you can see. It's hanging over each other here, so I think when you take it out and just pull it out, it's become quite large. But I like it in this corner, so actually the whole right bottom corner of the tank is now being covered by this coral, but it's very shiny, so I really like it. So the Trachyphilia I've showed you before. When I got it, it was just a bit reddish, but as time progresses, you can see that a lot of the colors really come out, really pop out. It has a bit of pink, a bit of blue, a bit of yellow. So I'm actually really liking this Trachyphilia right here. First I had it attached to a rock, which of course is a possibility, but I know they do better when they're placed on the sand, and as you can see, that's actually the case. So yeah, really digging this one. Then there's the other Trachyphilia that I've had in here for a long time. It has been in the other tank as well for a while. It has been recovering since it had been doing pretty bad over the past months. As you can see by the edges, they're a bit purple. They were supposed to be green, but the green color has faded a bit, but it's getting back to its normal color, as you can see from the center here. Of course, Mr. Shrimp, or Mrs. Shrimp, not sure, has also been a new addition to the reef tank. They add so much lively, bit of lively movement to the tank, so it's a shame I can't keep them in my other tank because my fish will eat them. But in this tank it can just be itself and just roam around the reef. As you can see, this is the first time it's digging the mastic, and it's also liking it a lot. So it's actually well, that's something. It just took it off the window completely, and right now it's devouring it. So nice to catch on camera. It's actually a very odd moment where the shrimp just completely takes the food and eats it away. But that's fine. I mean, all fish have to eat, right? All the creatures. So a quick glance among the other corals. So this exclamation mark jealous corner has been doing well as well. I still like the round one with the kind of yellowish greenish eyes. Hopefully that will grow out into a bigger coral as well. I see that I have a bit of reflections there, so I'll move to this view again. Some of the zoanthus have been doing well as well, as you can see right here. These ones I'm particularly liking a lot, since they are peach with yellow color, peach with green, which is I think a really nice color. So the Miami Vice are doing great. Some of the Favia, so for example this Favia has been doing well over the past few months. LPS in general is good in this tank. Is doing good. I think the SPS still need to get get used to this environment a little bit. Not that they're doing bad. So for example, this Anacropora that you can see right there, that looks really well. Let's see if we can zoom into that. Yeah. So I really like the color on that as well. This Acropora right here, actually it's a Millipora, is it's slowly getting back to its previous state. Not really enthusiastic yet, but it's getting there. And then some of the Montipora, and of course a bit of Calliandrum right here. And then the last piece that I'm going to show you today before ending the video is this Cephastrea, which is on the back wall. And as you can see, that has started spreading across the glass pane already. So that's a good sign. As long as the Cephastrea is doing well, then I guess the water values are kind of okay. So that's a good indication. So all in all, that was a bit of an update on the Nano Reef. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the way it starts to look and grow in over time. Upcoming next will be the review of the new Maxspect LED, the L165. You will see that in about a week. And well, until then, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. So bye bye.